Hi there, I'm Jessie McLennan, registered nutrition coach and practitioner, owner of Origins Nutrition and founder of the Balanced Life program, where I help other busy mamas just like me to create healthy, delicious meals and meal plans that save you time and money and stress during the week. Now tonight I'm going to show you how to make one of my favorite quick and easy weeknight meals. This is a perfect meal when you don't have a lot of time. And so what I'm making tonight is sheet pan fajitas that I'm going to turn into fajita bowls for dinner. So this is honestly a meal that you can have prepped and ready to go and on the table in less than about 20 minutes. Now I'm going to, once I've cut all my veggies up here, one of the reasons I love this meal is because you put everything on a sheet pan, so baking like a cookie sheet, and you put it under the grill setting in the oven, and that's it. It's pretty much, it doesn't get much more simple than that. Now with my peppers, I'm just cutting them long and thin like this, and everything is going to get cut around the same size. And for this mixture, you can use a couple of different veggies, but I like to just keep it simple and use peppers and some red onion that I've got here. Sometimes if I have other veggies in the fridge that I need to use up, like I'll chuck zucchinis in here, I'll put mushrooms in here if I have them on hand. Any veggies you want to use up, this is a great one to do. And I've already got my rice cooking, so I've got my rice over there. With this fajita mix, you could make it into a rice bowl like what I'm doing tonight. Or if you wanted to do, say, a low carb option, you could just do it over a big mixed salad. You could also either just put it in wraps and have like fajita wraps for dinner. Lots of different ways that you can use this mix. And I've got a giant red onion, so I'm only going to use about half. Holy moly. Half of this guy. And then the seasoning that I'm going to use on this, I just make my own taco seasoning, which is a blend of cumin, chili pepper, a little bit of garlic powder, onion powder, salt, and some oregano in there, a little bit of paprika as well. But you can just use regular taco seasoning that you buy from the store if you want to save time that way. It's a great way to save time. However, it is super simple to make your own taco seasoning, and I'll put the recipe up for you once I've done this so that you can have it on hand as well. So I'm just going to give that all a bit of a mix. And look at that. The colors in here are so beautiful. This is such an easy way to add a lot of veggies into your meal. Now, before I put the chicken in there, I am going to put the juice of, depending on how juicy the lime is, I'll start with a quarter, and I'll add a bit more if I need it. Oh, and this is the unjuiciest lime perhaps in the world. So I'm going to do half a lime in here. And this is just going to help the seasoning stick to everything as well, so that everything's really tasty. Let's give that a bit of a toss around. Now, because everything's just going to get cooked together, I'm just going to put the chicken straight into the veggie mix and add the seasoning to everything all together. Now the trick with your chicken breast, I always cut my chicken breast. I stand it up and cut it so that I get 2 thin fillets. Because I'm putting this in the broil setting in the oven, I find that this is the best way to cook it. It cooks really fast, so it means that dinner is ready really quickly. And I find the high heat of the broil in the grill, it prevents the chicken from drying out. In my opinion, there's nothing worse than dried out chicken. So by doing it this way, it just keeps the chicken really juicy. I'm just gonna wash my hands for a sec. Okay. And so now I've got all my veggies. I've just got some lime juice in there at the moment. And I've got my pre-made taco seasoning. And I'm going to do a good 2 tablespoons of the taco seasoning over everything. And like I said, if you don't have the ingredients to make your own taco seasoning, just use store-bought taco seasoning. Always do what is easiest and what makes sense. And I am going to put just a little bit of oil. I don't need much, I'm just using some avocado oil. I'm going to do about a teaspoon just to help with the cooking. And it's just going to help those spices stick on there. I don't need to add salt or pepper because that's already in my taco seasoning. So it's already nicely seasoned. And then get my baking sheet or my cookie sheet out. I'm just going to lay everything on there. And I am going to move it around just so I want everything in an even layer. And I want the chicken, I don't want anything covering the chicken because I definitely want the chicken to cook in there. And so as I'm cooking this is only going to take around 10 minutes under the broil. And I'll stir the veggies a couple of times as they're under there. And I typically don't turn the chicken over. Because the chicken's so thin, I find every single time I've ever done it, the chicken always cooks perfectly without having to turn it over. And I like leaving it like this because then the chicken gets a little bit of that black char crispiness on top. Obviously you don't want to get too much of that on there, but a little bit is really nice in this dish. So that's it. That literally took, I think that was about 5 minutes. It's going straight under the grill. And like I said, I'm just going to serve that over some rice. I've got some refried beans and some chopped up fresh tomatoes that are going to go on the side. And that's it. That is one of my favorite quick and easy, healthy sheet pan meals. And on a weeknight, that's always what I'm looking for. I'm looking for quick, I'm looking for easy, and I'm looking for healthy. And the best thing about this is there's not a lot of cleanup because everything was on the one tray. So that is it. There is one of my favorite sheet pan meals for you. If you would like to make sure you catch my live videos, just press the little bell at the top corner of your screen and then you'll get a notification for next time when I'm sharing one of my quick and easy healthy meals. So have a great Wednesday night evening. Let me know if you give the sheet pan fajitas a try. I would love to hear how they go. Okay, that's all for now. Bye.